Happiness. I think if you'd ask most people on this planet what the most important thing in their life, what's like the meaning of their life, they would answer with. And maybe you're also one of those people. So you and all these other people set on this track to actually find happiness, to become happy people. But what if I told you that it's maybe not that deep? This comes from a person who was literally depressed for like 4 years out of his life, and I'm 15 now. I mean, just like 2 to 3 years ago, I was this like super fat kid, depressed, literally like full suicidal type shit. Like I was anxious, lonely, I had no friends, and I was just not fulfilled and I was not happy with myself. And the only thing that I wanted to do is just to become happy. Once I realized this thing that I'm going to speak about today, I was actually able to become happy. Look, my friends, why do you think all of these people value happiness so much? It's actually really simple. They don't have it. And everything that you don't have, you will most likely actually want it so much. I mean, most of these people who want happiness don't understand that they're literally living a life that is destroying it. Most people who work jobs, they're not happy. This is just like a general observation of our world. Most people who work, they're like 9 to 5 jobs and stuff like that, they're not happy. But there's a very little part of those people who are actually happy because of one simple thing. They actually like what they do. If you hate your job that you're spending more than 8 hours on per day, you're not going to be happy. And that is because of one thing. You're not following your plan, your purpose, and your meaning of life. You're just fulfilling somebody else's. There's a part of your brain that's literally given to you to literally guide you through your life, to make you take the choices that you take. And your choices right now, you'd most likely agree, are most likely not your choices. You're so fed up if you look bad, if you make your boss look bad, or if you make your teachers at school look bad. And you're never told that this leads to destruction, that this is not happiness, and this is why so many people value happiness. The only way you can become happy is to actually align your actions and your life to your purpose, to something that you actually want to do, something that actually feels right for you, and to stop literally just listening to all of these other people. Stop literally going on a plan that somebody else has set you on. I mean, it's literally this easy. Just by trying to fulfill somebody else's purpose, you're not fulfilling yours. And you're immediately just avoiding happiness. You're literally saying that happiness is the most important thing in your life, yet you're trading it for money. I mean, I know at the end of the day, we all have to survive, we have to pay the bills. And for some of us, that means working a job. But you have to understand that this is why you're so unhappy. You're constantly trading it for money. And this is just this constant paradox that is so hard to escape. And this is why all of these people like Andrew Tate, Hamza, I don't know, Iman Gadzhi, all of these other people who kind of escape this lifestyle of just working a 9 to 5 job are so popular. Because we as humans want to actually listen to ourselves more than we want to listen to anybody else. We want to do what actually fulfills us, not what fulfills other people. It's generally speaking our regular psychology. And by working a job, you're doing the exact opposite of that. This is why all of these things that these people speak about feel so right. Because with them, you can actually do something you love. Something that you actually want to do. But for all of you who are kind of stuck, you have to work a job, you have to pay the bills. It can be really hard to do this. It can be really hard to follow your purpose, to follow what you actually want to do. And I wouldn't advise you just go and quit your job and live on the street. Just try to find a way to actually follow your purpose to some extent. Maybe after work. It doesn't have to make you money. Just try to do something that you actually love. This doesn't mean that you should go play video games, you should go party, you should go smoke, you should go drink. This doesn't mean that. Because that fucking thing is not your purpose. It's just a stimulation of your purpose. Something that feels nearly the same right now, but doesn't have that long-term effect and long-term happiness. And this is why most people are depressed. Because they go to a job or school that they hate, they come back and they do things that actually make them feel happy right now, just so they can actually kind of recompensate for the depression and the sadness they got from the job or from the activities they've done before. And they don't even realize that that is destroying their happiness in the long run. You have to understand that it is your life and that you are making yourself unhappy. All of the actions and the things that you've done in your life, they are your fault, but you can actually fix them. Just start by doing something that you know is good for you in the long term. Trade your happiness right now, not for money, but for your happiness long term. Do something that you know will fulfill the future you, and not you right now. This whole act of happiness, this whole chase of happiness is really simple. You have two paths: feeling happy right now, which most people take, and feeling happy in the long term, which a very selected amount of people do. But they end up becoming actually happy. And you get to choose for yourself. Go and do something good for your future self. And I can literally promise you that you will become happy. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found something new today and I hope you actually enjoyed it. If you did, I would highly appreciate you click the like button and also the subscribe button. And by the way, you have my Discord community, one of the links down below. Click and watch one of my last videos right here if you actually want to find some of those activities that might fulfill you and make you happy. Thank you again for watching. Fate be the reason, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friends, and peace.